I'll waive my custody, give it to my ex-wife, and then when my ex-wife is incapacitated, I try to step up and be a dad, and then I'm denied. Now I'm learning that my own sister, against my wishes, against a lot of people's wishes, took a DNA test. Took my son's DNA, would you use a toothbrush, a hairbrush or something? And you did a DNA test to see if I'm actually the dad of my son. Do you want me to find you more wounds so you can rub salt or dirt in those too? Do you want to at least hear what the reason is I did it for? No, Gabby. Let me hear the BS reason that you took a DNA test after the 50 million that have been taken already. And was it so that you could make the 1% of Miranda's fans happy? Are you trying to pander to them? As much as everyone loves Junior, he kind of tears the family apart. Look at what he does to Mom. Look at what he does to you. All this custody stuff, everything, it needs to stop. And one of the best ways to do that is to prove that he's not family. You think that by getting a DNA test and proving that I'm not the dad and that I'm not related to Junior, suddenly I'm going to be like, oh, I don't love that kid anymore. And suddenly Mom is going to be like, oh yeah, forget that kid. Let me go play bingo now. I'm all happy. My life is complete. My grandkid's not my grandkid. That's your logic? Again, I just see you as like trying to appease a certain fan base, or you're trying to close up some loose ends or something, right? I'm just trying to make Mom happy. Trying to get my old mother back. And maybe if you stop chasing after a child and an old marriage that's never going to be fixed, maybe you can be my brother again. I don't care what the reason is. I'm tired. You know, I just fought with hospital staff and I just try to get my son back and it never works out in my favor. I'm exhausted, you know, trying to be sober and stuff and getting catfished. I'm tired. So, I'm not even going to get mad at you because I don't have the energy to. You know what? I'm going to take pleasure in when your stupid little paternity test results come back. How many days left? 6? 7? Whatever it is. When they come back, right? And it shows that I'm the dad and you wasted literally everyone's time for a week. That's what's going to make me happy. And then I'll take you out to Chili's or something and we can talk about how he's still my son. Mom is still his grandma, and you need more hobbies.
I can't deal with this level of betrayal. I can't deal with background checks and arguments, and this wasn't what I got into a relationship with you for. Your mother as well. She's just going to continue to cause a rift between us. So I have to leave. I have to do something that, in my family, is almost like tradition. I love you, Miranda. You'll understand one day.
You've known Brian a very long time. Where is he? What did he abandon my daughter and my granddaughter for? What was he talking about in this book? Something that he's always wanted to do. And it was following in his family's footsteps or something. I don't know as much as you think I do. I know a little bit. And what I know is Brian went off and joined the military. Ha! The military. And how did this man join the military with a manslaughter charge on his record? I don't know what background check service you used, and I don't condemn you for looking up your daughter's baby's father. All I know about that is, when he was younger, he was charged with manslaughter. It went to trial, and he was found not guilty. I don't know what else is on his record to prevent him from going to the military, but he was accepted in. I don't mean to veer off subject here. I appreciate you talking to me. I truly do. But explain the manslaughter to me. What was that about? It had something to do with his family. We've spoken about many things in his life. But even Brian and I have things that are off limits. And the manslaughter stuff, although briefly spoken about here and there, he never went into detail with me. I think that's something that he keeps very close to his chest. And when you did a background check on him, well, I don't think anyone's done that on him and invaded that level of privacy. Alright, well, back to the military thing. You believe he's gone? He's there in basic training now, and this is the last we're gonna hear from him? That is what I've been led to believe. But as you know, in everyone's life, things are not always as what they seem. So I cannot 100% guarantee that he's at basic training right now, but it's what his family told me. It's what Brian had told me himself. I spoke to him the day before he went to the recruiter. I don't know what happened after that. I have not spoken to him since. Are you still going to be his friend after all of this? After abandoning his family? This is not my battle. I am not taking sides. I am neutral like the Swiss. All I'm concerned about, the only thing that I think and pray about, is Miranda getting better. She is like a sister to me, and I want her to get better. That's all I think about. I want Miranda to get better too, but I don't know at this point. Well, I've found out a lot of things while you've been in this condition. I found out that your precious baby's father left for the military. All because I did a background check on him and found out he was charged with manslaughter. I don't know who's right or wrong in that situation. What I do know is I never trusted him, and people thought I was crazy, bitchy, whatever. Maybe some of them were justified, but after what I found out, I think I was right to do everything that I've done. This isn't meant to be a confessional, Miranda. But I wasn't happy during the gender reveal. I wasn't happy when you made the pregnancy announcement. I wasn't happy when you found out you were pregnant. Because I did not want you with this man. And I was right. I was. Where is he? He's in the military. That's what I found out. I love you, Miranda. You're my daughter. I don't want you to die. I would do anything for you. And that makes me toxic at times. Maybe it's why I relate to your former mother-in-law. But, I did not want you to be with him. So much so that I took his engagement ring. And I hid it. And then I put it back in the wrong place. You knew. The thing is, when periodically we're allowed to read comments from the show, one of the comments I always loved, even though you might take it the wrong way, was when people would say you didn't need a man and that you just needed to focus on yourself. I would read those comments and just wish you would see them and listen and not boggle yourself down with another relationship. And then you did with him. And I became fiercely protective. So much so that I was still in an engagement ring. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, but that's why I did it. Because I didn't want you to get hurt. And although this hit and run had nothing to do with him, when you wake up, you will be hurt to find out that he went to the military and abandoned you. Another man scorned you when you shouldn't even give them the access to your heart. I love you, Miranda, more than any man could ever love you. I'm joining the military to better myself,
Because I know that you and I cannot coexist when all we do is fight. I take the blame for those fights. But please, don't mistake me going to the military for me not loving you. I take responsibility that I'm abandoning you. But I'm doing this for us, so that I can come back to you, a better man and a better father. Because no one will ever love you like I do.
No one will ever love you like I do, Miranda. There's one person that loves me more than anybody else. I think it's about time I find her. Yeah, her name's Melissa. Melissa Cartwright. I was wondering if she lives in the building. No? Are you sure? Because I was looking online. No? Oh, she moved out? Alright. I called like 5 Sephoras already. Man, I heard that she works at one, and you guys are like the final one on the list here. No? Melissa Cartwright. Never? Alright, her ex-boyfriend, and I just lost custody of my son, and I'm kind of like lonely. I know this is a weird thing to tell a cashier, but my ex-girlfriend loves Burlington Coat Factory, right? And you would definitely know her if you saw her, okay? She's usually in a fur coat, blonde hair, and usually like a pink thing in her hair. You ever seen a woman like that in your store? Nah? Come on. Fur coat. Come on. Even in the summer. I'm not saying as a daycare you would hire her back after being in prison or anything like that. I'm just asking, did she try to apply back? And if she did, can you give me her number? She didn't? Okay. Hey, Cinnamon! I know I said the last time we'd hang out was like on Thanksgiving and stuff, but I was trying to contact my old ex-girlfriend and can't find her. And I don't know, I just feel alone right now. I got like nobody, and I don't have my son, and I don't know, I don't want to go stir crate. No, I understand. I just, alright. Yeah, no problem. Bye. Yes, speaking. It's Malachi from Child Services. Remember I handled your case when your daughter went into the hospital? We were just looking over some documents, and we wanted to apologize for our unprofessional behavior at times in terms of getting the details correct with your situation. We had been under the impression that Brian was the next of kin for both his daughter and Junior. We thought that he was the biological father of Junior, which is why we continued to look into him as the next of kin. Yeah, no, I kind of realized that as things went on and things unfolded, but I didn't really want to. I didn't have the energy to correct anyone. Okay, yeah, well, we just wanted to apologize for that, and I hope everything's going good with the kids. And how is your daughter doing now? The kids are good, and my daughter is still in critical. Hi, Kristen. We have an update on your daughter. I'll call you back. So what's the update?
Hey Martha! Today I read on the internet that some felony and misdemeanor convictions can be waived in the military if the recruiter submits a waiver. The process is not automatic. But I don't know how true that is.